Welcome to Tip Tuesday. Today I want to give you 5 tips, 5 things that you can do to make your life easier. When thinking ahead to the week ahead, what are 5 things that you can do to make your week easier? Because here's what happens. Life gets incredibly busy. Events, meetings, sporting events, all of the things happen and we resort to fast food and takeout. Now, occasionally fast food and takeout is okay, but when we're having it several times a week, it becomes a part of our lifestyle. And we know that restaurant food, fast food, takeout, those types of foods are not nourishing to our bodies. Typically, they aren't providing the proper nourishment, vitamins and minerals that our bodies need. And most times restaurant foods are cooked in inflammatory oils, which puts our body on a never-ending cycle of always being inflamed, and the root of all inflammation is disease. So here are 5 tips to help make your life easier when life gets busy. So the first one is meal plan. And I know that it sounds and feels really daunting, but even if you aren't meal planning at all right now, could you possibly start meal planning for 3 days? Right now I do it. I sit down on Saturday morning and I meal plan for that Saturday all the way through Friday. So I look at my calendar and I think ahead to the week ahead and say, okay, we have this night, we have this night. Then I make sure that I plan around those nights. So if that feels daunting to you, can you plan 2 or 3 nights in advance so you at least know what to have ahead of time instead of 4 o'clock on Wednesday? Oh my goodness, we have this, and this. We have no time and we're running to the drive-through. And then, oh my goodness, Friday we're doing the same thing. And oh my gosh, it's Saturday and then we're going out to eat for so-and-so's birthday. And then it ends up being where we're eating out all of the time, right? So if we plan ahead, then we can plan for those days and we have things on hand and we can eat a nice nourishing meal at home. And it doesn't always have to be a full meal, because what I do on busy nights, dance night, we have a charcuterie. I put out on the counter cheese, sausage, crackers, fruits, vegetables, nuts, pickles, whatever is available in the refrigerator and the pantry. I bring it all out. And everyone gets to make their own plate and they absolutely love it. They love it because they get to make choice. I love it because it's quick and easy and yet it's still nourishing. I also offer protein shakes or protein smoothies that night if anybody needs some additional protein. The other things that I look for, Pinterest are great as a great resource for recipes. And I also have a couple of tried and true cookbooks that I use that I get a lot of recipes from as well. In addition, if you're interested, I have a Facebook page for my health and wellness business where I often give a lot of recipes. So I'm going to put the link to that in the comments and come along and join us there so you can pick up some recipe ideas from me as well. So number 1, meal plan. Number 2, prepare your produce. So when I said I meal plan on Saturday morning and then I go grocery shopping at some point on Saturday usually. So when I come home from the grocery store, I prep all of my produce so that it's ready to go for the week. Say I buy grapes, I wash the grapes, I take them off of the stems, I put them in a bowl so that they're ready to go. If I buy strawberries or raspberries, I wash those, lay them out, get them dry, put them in a bowl so that they're ready to go for the week. I typically will buy one of each color pepper. I'll cut those up and put them in a bowl. So those are good to go. And I can put them in lunches throughout the week. I also prepare carrots. I have those. I cut those up and put them in a jar with water. And those keep for a good week or 2. So then I have carrots that are good to go. You can put those in lunches, right? Everything it's just a good way to have something on hand so that things are good to go for the week and you don't have to take extra time during the morning when things are crazy and everyone's trying to get out the door. The third thing is try making some overnight oats. Having something ready in the morning for you and your family is really, really helpful. There are so many recipes on the internet that you can find for overnight oats, but you could even do it really even easier. 7 Sundays has protein oats. You can check them out. My daughter has been loving those and it's so quick and easy. She It's just one little container and protein oats with almond milk, and we're good to go. So consider that. The next thing to consider is making some granola ahead of time. That will help with having a topping for things like fruit and yogurt parfaits. Our favorite fruit and yogurt parfait is taking plain Kirkland, that's the Costco brand, Greek yogurt. It's the organic brand. Adding in some Just Ingredients protein powder. If you don't have protein powder, you could certainly add in a little bit of local honey or maple syrup. Add that in for some taste. And because you want plain yogurt, let me back up. You want plain yogurt. You don't want to deal with the flavored yogurt because that typically has a ton of added sugar in it. So just going with the plain and then adding your own flavoring with maple syrup, honey, or protein powder is a great option. Putting berries of choice and then putting your granola. Could I buy granola at the store? I could, but I choose to make my own simply because it's easy. Secondly, I can control the ingredients. And then the last thing, consider hard boiling some eggs ahead of time so you have those for the week. I use my Instant Pot, but you can certainly use your stove, and just have those on hand because those are a great source of protein, whether it's breakfast, snack, or lunch, or even in addition to your dinner. So have that ready for you. An egg is about 6 grams of protein, so that's huge, just a huge little boost to anything that in addition that you're already eating. So I hope those tips help. Just trying to help you to work smarter, not harder, so that you can still eat healthy and nourishing meals, but just plan a little bit ahead. Just take a little bit of time, plan ahead, and you'll be so much happier. So in the comments, check out the link to my Facebook page. If you like this information, be sure to like and subscribe so that you can get more weekly videos on your health and wellness. Until next time, take care.